Welcome into Power 5 Picks. The next bowl game on our slate is the Liberty Bowl. This is played in Memphis, Tennessee between Texas Tech and Arkansas. Texas Tech is a 2-point favorite now, opened as a 3-point dog. The over-under between this Arkansas and Texas Tech is 52.5. A lot of opt-outs, especially in Arkansas. If you, the one side I looked at was Arkansas is ravaged by transfers and opt-outs. Never a great use of an adjective there when you talk about a team's roster for a bowl game. So Arkansas, I think, is decimated. They are nearly their entire offensive line contributors, is what this article said, is opting out. Their running backs are opting out. Their wide receivers are opting out. Decimated, which is probably the reason for a 5-point swing in the line here in favor of Texas Tech. Texas Tech is without their offensive coordinator. He got hired to become a head coach. I forget the school. Their defensive coordinator was fired at the end of the year, so they're without both coordinators. They are going to be with their starting running back. And I believe they are without their starting wide receiver. They do have a new quarterback. He has played a little bit this year, but their starting quarterback will not be playing today. So, tough game. I will take this one first, and I kind of like it. I'm a little nervous and a little worried. Again, I really wish I got in on these lines before the drastic movement, but I'm just going to take a shot at Texas Tech outright. I'm going to take them on the money line for the simple reason Texas Tech, I think, cares more about this game. Texas Tech's little true freshman quarterback. Actually, I don't know. I looked at his roster picture. He just looks like a just a grinder. It looks like a guy that's just gonna, he's gonna try very hard. I don't think he's very athletic. I don't think he's very good, but I think he's gonna attempt really hard to score in this game. I do like him potentially to rush one in. I think he has 3 rushing touchdowns on the year. Not the greatest passer, but he does remind me a lot of Vandy's quarterback. Just a gritty, just a hard-nosed little football player. And then Arkansas, I just don't really think gives a rat's ass in this game. It is funny. Arkansas's now leading wide receiver after the transfers and opt-outs was a Hillsdale transfer. So Isaac Tesla, Hudsonville, Michigan guy as well. So he'll hopefully, I wouldn't mind seeing him in the end zone. But Arkansas, when you hear teams ravaged by opt-outs, I can't back them. I'll take Texas Tech on the money line at the minus 135. How about you?
Yeah, so I'm right there with you on Texas Tech. Yeah, and just 2 more points I'll quickly make on that. I really like how they finished their year. They had the bowl game locked up with their win over Iowa State. They then went and lost to Colorado. Could have kind of rolled over and died, but they ended up finishing their season with 2 wins, putting up 56 on Oklahoma State and 52 on West Virginia. So not good teams by any means, but really put it to them in those final 2 games when there wasn't really a ton to play for. So that kind of pushes me over to Texas Tech. I guess, though, just to be different, I'm going to play the under in this one as my official play. Um, for really everything you mentioned, Arkansas, not really sure how much they care. They're decimated with injuries. Their offensive line is completely derailed. Not sure if they're going to put up enough points to get this one over the total. And I think if Texas Tech goes up 3 scores early, they rely on that running game to run the clock. And, I think we're in for a pretty boring second half in this game. You look at Arkansas in their losses. Obviously, you and I both predicting that they will lose this game. They've kept it low scoring outside of the Ole Miss game where they allowed 63 on Ole Miss and put up 31 themselves. But you look at Texas, that was a 30-point total. Missouri was 49. You go back to LSU, that was 44. Texas A&M was 38 total points. So all of which below the under. The Oklahoma State loss in week 2 would have gone over the total and that Ole Miss game. But ultimately, I think Arkansas's defense does just enough to not allow Texas Tech to completely run away with this game. I don't think offensively they put up enough to hang here. I think 52 is too many points. So I'm going to take a stab at the under on this game, but I like Texas Tech just as much as that play.
I love it. It's of not the greatest games. We'll see if Arkansas puts up any fight. But we do have a couple other games tonight that we're going to be talking about, and I will have my best bet of the day and probably the grossest bet. And I hate this team so much, but stay tuned for our episode later today for my best bet in college football bowl games for the Friday slate. We do have a full Saturday slate tomorrow, so make sure you do come back to our page for all those bowl previews as well. Hopefully, you guys can make some money and enjoy this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. We really appreciate it. Until then, guys, we'll see you in the next episode.
See you guys.
You better start listening to the Better in Green podcast. You will not regret it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And hey, I'm Dean Blandino.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? Listen in and cash out. That's what it's all about. Come on, let's make cash now. We always on spot and we cover all spot from the bottom to the top. Hey, shout out to Ethan, shout out to Wyatt, shout out to Ben. Welcome, welcome to our podcast. Better in Green.